Hi everybody, it's August 16th, 2020. How y'all doing? Kind of getting this out late. I woke up at 4 a.m. with thunder and lightning. You might have heard about it in Northern California. And of course we worry because of fires. And then it rained, and then the wind was blowing pretty hefty, and you worry about that, and then it stopped. It kind of reminded me of that movie War of the Worlds. You know how all of a sudden there was all this lightning, and then it got quiet, and then there was wind. That's what it was like. So apparently the news is saying more thunderstorms tonight. It's just a weird feeling, and look at my hair, and I'm not even going to try. My natural curly hair goes curly in this kind of situation. Nothing we can do, you guys. And I want to show off my beautiful flowers from Mel. Thank you, Mel. And he sent them a couple of days ago, and they're still in great shape. Mel has a family member that's not doing well, so please send prayers for him. And a lot of you guys wrote me and told me that Marie at Marie's table, her husband has cancer, like Violetta, so be sure to say prayers for that. Okay, so I am still opening everything you guys sent me, but I'm taking pieces of it because I want to show and give acknowledgement to the lovely people. So Farmer's Soapery. This was sent to me by a lovely person who, and I'll put her, how you can contact the Farmer's Soapery. But, you know, we have lavender soap, peppermint swirl. Smells good. The whole house smelled. This is cool. This birthday cake hand sanitizer, it does smell like a birthday cake. Birthday cake wrap sugar rub. We got Farmer's Soapery body spray, hippie chick. Farmer's Soaper body spray, summer moon. Isn't that cool? Smells good, you guys. All this stuff smells good. And she also sent me, looks like she sent me 2 hand sanitizer. She sent me Incense, 20 sticks, cedarwood. Oh, it smells good. Thank you so much. And so I'll put where they're located. Let's see. I think Trenton, Missouri. So I'll put that down. And then I got something weird that I thought somebody was trying to be wise. But I think I read this woman. And so she sent me a urinal for men that's supposed to be very comfortable. Too bad my dad wasn't still alive. We sure could have used this. I'm keeping this for sure. It's got a soft seal, it's durable, and it's Patty, and I will put her information down. Maybe you can look at what she has. I would imagine it's $15.99. She's been an Army Wounded Warrior. She worked for the Army Wounded Warrior. She's a social worker in 2 facilities, was a prevention specialist, and now I work from home with crises calls. I'm a proud mother of 3 kids and 2 grandsons. I also paint the angels that I see. That is cool, girlfriend. Thank you, Patty. So I'm going to put how you know, any of you guys have elderly or you just want one of these on track. Here she is. She could use the business. So, and then I got a novel by a woman named Sonora Babb. Wait. Okay, here's my gift receipt. Beth Keene sent it to me. This is early for your birthday. I sent her her portrait. Here's her book. She grew up in a sod house and the descriptions are accurate. Beth Keane, whose names are unknown. It looks good, huh? Whose names are unknown. Okay, I'll try it out and then I'll let you guys know if I like it, which I'm sure I will. You guys have good taste, you know what I'm saying? And then Patty's Angels. Oh, this is probably, this is Patty's angels she draws. And she makes them in like postcards. Yeah. Ooh, that looks cool. I like those. So I guess she sees them. Isn't that cool? Look at that. Oh, I love these. Absolutely love these. I love stationery, you guys. Nice. Okay, Patty, we got you down, girlfriend. And then I received from hold on. This lady, she's thanking me for what I do. And she's sending me Aloha, so she's Hawaii. And she just said, please don't show these on social media. Okay. She's been watching me since Kirsten Langston. So I'm not going to show them. I'm glad I read the note. They're very pretty, though. Okay, so anyway, so we had some discussions to do. I did the video today with Sterling. We tapped on some stuff, so sorry if I repeat. I also want y'all to know, remember what I said about Cohen sitting down in the prison writing his book? And in his foreword, he says, here I sit with my prison uniform on writing this book. So I saw it, and that's what's happening. Okay, now, the thing that's bothering everybody absolutely the most is LaJoy. And Pelosi has asked him to come in on the 24th, I believe, Monday the 24th. And so let's check it out. I really want to take a strong look. It's so humid. Even though I have air conditioning, it's so humid. And my natural curly hair is gone curly. Surprised it's not going straight up. LaJoy, give me the 411. What's going to happen to LaJoy? What's going to happen to LaJoy? Nancy Pelosi is calling him in. What's going to happen to LaJoy? He looks so smug. You know what I'm saying? He's got some stuff coming up. I see them talking to him about, I don't know if it's stocks or what. There's some money interest he has. He knows he's in trouble. I can see him. He's sweating. Will LaJoy show up? I see Trump telling him don't go, although he never talks to him, as you well know. So LaJoy gonna show up. I think he's gonna show up because I can see him sweating and I see him showing up and I see him thinking he can outsmart them. Hello. And can you believe Mitch McConnell is just sitting back and letting all this happen? You know why? Because it'll help them too. You don't let the Democrats vote, then guess what? The Republicans will keep their house. So that's why he's not saying anything. Too bad when we had the impeachment hearing, too bad they didn't let witnesses. Too bad they didn't get rid of Trump then. Can you imagine all the people whose lives would be saved? Because I even think Pence would have done the right thing. So it's just amazing. Too bad. And a lot of you guys are asking me if Trump's brother died of COVID, but I know they said he was on blood thinners, but I feel like he was on blood thinners because of his heart. I think even dealing with this whole thing with Mary Trump was really tough on him. So I just feel like he had a bad heart. And I also feel he wasn't taking care of himself. So he might have got a stent put in, and then he went on the blood thinners. So what happened is he fell. And he's bleeding, and he was bleeding in the brain. And Trump was so upset, you saw him barely able to get out and play golf. Oh, it's tough. It's tough. He wants to help Trump. This is all Trump related. I'm going to tell you, and I saw this before, not with you guys, with my membership group. I see a judge making a decision on this. So it may get so bad they have to go before a judge. They may go before a judge, file a lawsuit, and we win. And they can't do what they think they can do. It's not going to work. I will tell you this, and I've been telling you since the beginning that this man, Trump, is going. Okay? He's going to get voted out. Tomatoes will be thrown at him. I don't want you to worry, but it's just sickening, removing as soon as Biden gets in, everything gets fixed. The post office gets fixed. So I might be running this at my mouth again, just the same. If I'm saying anything different, there's certain facts that I stick with. The fact is, yeah, Trump is going to cheat, but we're still going to beat him out. So don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Okay, so I wanted to talk real quick, if I can, and I asked permission before I started this video. I had to actually lay down because I was a little bit weird because of no sleep. And the cool thing is, when it's very hot outside and then it rains, that smell, that fresh earth smell, that was the smell I got when I had my awakening. I was zooming like I was wide awake, couldn't sleep, couldn't eat. If I can't eat, something's wrong. And so I was like, whoa. But I couldn't get the smell of the earth off my hands. I just washed and couldn't get it. But it smelled good. It was that fresh earth smell. So I wanted to tap into, if I may for a moment, Benjamin Franklin. And I don't know many people that have talked to him. I definitely feel he's given his permission for me to talk to him, but I also feel he's come in different lives. So it's Benjamin Franklin, the one that we knew who was postmaster, but I want to ask him, Benjamin, postmaster, because he's been a woman too. Benjamin Franklin, thank you. He said, you're welcome. Everything's so different now. He's part of this. He knows what's going on. He just told me that Trump's a coward. Okay. We knew he was not a nice guy, but he calls him a coward. The things with the United States Post Office are going to get even better. Now, we can't compare in his day. I understand. Because it was a totally different. But he was one of the first ones to establish certain guidelines for how the post office would work. And it was something they knew. And remember, in those days, people wrote the most beautiful letters. If you watch an old show on the Civil War and Letters to the Wise, oh my God, people wrote so poetic. And it's a shame some of that's gone in our lives, because now we just, what's up? He's laughing. Thank you. He's young, he's not that old person I saw. There's a younger man standing here. Adams is standing next to him. He's corroded. In this corrosion of what this Trump person is doing, it is an embetterment for mankind. Okay, that sounds weird, but sort of like what we've been saying. He's created such chaos, and let me tell you, he says, there's more chaos to come, but do not fear, because he will be gone. He will have to go. Yeah, so they're reminding me of the vision I had at St. Michael. Remember I saw St. Michael with a sword walking along and it was dragging and the sparks were flying? He's saying there's more to come. Almost like, you got to be kidding me. But what's happening is people, the only ones that are sticking with him, and it's even less than you think. The only ones that are sticking with him are the evangelists and stuff like that. So those who speak of God but know not of God. That's what they just said to me. Those are the ones whose souls are truly cursed. It's not good, Linda. It's not good. There's more stuff coming out about Trump, and it's pretty ugly, he says. And Trump does whatever he needs to do to get money. So Putin gives him advice and tells him what to do. This is Putin with the post office. Gave him the idea, just get the mail messed up so they can't vote. But Putin is giving him advice to take away these nations' security and ability for their right to vote. And in turn, Putin is feeding Trump. There's going to be a lot of monies found out about with Putin. I didn't know Putin was involved for real. I mean, okay. Okay, thank you. There is no honor here. Yes, I know that. There was a lot of dishonor, too, when he was in office. As a human, he had his faults, but he always had great concern and love and wishes for the United States of America. And his heart belongs here, and he's had other lives, not necessarily in the U.S., but when he goes to the other side, he's with other ex-political people. You know, they do come in crowds. They do come in crowds. But there's really good people in office right now, he wants us to know. And all will be well. Once this is done, once this guy is out, which we're TikTok, once this guy is out, there's a lot of healing that has to be done. We are here with you and we are helping you. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Adams, President Adams. He was a little short guy. I could pick him up and throw him. Okay, so voting will happen, okay? Louis DeJoy, I feel he'll show up, but there's a lot of anxiety around it. So it could be he threatens not to show up and they pick him up and throw him in there. But DeJoy's going down. He has a lot of bad cards. Okay. So people ask me, will Christians on the far right ever lose power? So that would be the evangelists. I see them going in a corner talking amongst themselves. I see them complaining. They'll always have that. I see that anger. But then they have to train their children to be ugly, and it's just going to slowly but surely. You know, we may have 30%, 36% of the United States as minorities, but pretty soon, 10, 20 years, the white man's going to be out of here. He'll be the minority. So don't worry, things are going to change. Will Christians on the far right ever lose power? Let's check it out, you guys. Christians on the far right ever lose power? It's not going to be easy. And let me tell you something else. And I picked this up before. Yep. Packing their stuff and gone. The Biden, they're not going to talk about this out loud, okay? But the Biden group is going to go in and check out these religious groups that are doing political stuff because It's against the Constitution. And so they're going to start taxing him or something. That's what I see. That's what I see. Okay. All right. So Barr's October surprise. He's talking smack, and his cards are bad, you guys. Barr's October surprise. So they thought this guy that pled guilty to changing something to keep the investigation going was huge. No bigger than Trey Gowdy did with Benghazi. Trey Gowdy and Paul Ryan all did the same thing. They changed the paperwork. You don't see people saying, where are they? So they're going to try to lock him up and hang him up and create all kinds of chaos. But it's almost a nothing burger because people are so furious about this post. It's more than voting. It's people's livelihood, their checks, their medication. What's Barr's up to? He's desperate. Nothing burger. Nothing. Angel of light and mercy standing here. There's Trump. Trump will try to feed it. Remember, Trump was talking out loud saying, oh, he better not be nice. He doesn't need to be nice. So, yeah. You know, Barr's going to lose. His family is all in office right now. He's in there. He's just like Trump. He's got the kids making fat money. They're all living like kings, Pompeo, having parties. You know, let us eat cake. So, sorry, I got something in my eye. So, they're going to try to act like they got all kinds of big stuff, but it's a nothing burger. It's going to end up being okay. All right, so CBS reported Trump is reviewing PEADS, P-E-A-D-S, to declare presidential powers in an emergency. Okay, when I read that, the first thing I felt was, it has to be an emergency. What emergency? People are voting by mail? That's no emergency. That could be part of what goes before the Supreme Court in an emergency hearing. Because he may act like he's got something and he doesn't have anything. The definition of emergency is what I heard. Okay, so tell me what's going on. Because he'll use anything, you guys. He'll throw the kitchen sink at it. He's desperate. He knows he's losing. People are going to come out in droves. I love it. I love it. All right. Tell me what I can tell everybody about PEADS. Will President Trump try to throw a fast one? He's thinking about it. Unable to do it. He'll try. He'll talk about it. You remember how he always says, I have a lot more power than you think. I have a lot more power than you think. People are telling me that I have a lot more power than I think. He just wants to be king. He wants to be king. Okay, so now, NYPD endorsed Trump, and I don't want y'all to worry about, because NYPD will endorse Trump, period, because they're kind of like on the right-wing side. He's acting like Democrats will take money away from the police department. We're just asking for them not to have a free-for-all. We want them to be able that when they start killing people, we have it reviewed better than what we do. That, you know, most of the time it's been not guilty. Yeah, let them go. So I don't want you to worry about NYPD, because I see New York voting Trump out by a landslide. So it's not, I don't care what they do. They're not, he'll get some votes, whoopee. And you know, all of a sudden he felt like, oh, NYPD supports me, so yeah. I don't care if all the police departments support him. He's still gonna go. He's still gonna lose. And then also the Kamala lie about the birther thing. Will that stick? No. No. People aren't going to put up with it like they used to. We put up with it too long with Obama. They're just ugly people. What are you going to do? There's always bullies in the screen on the playground. Okay, here's a good question. Jim Jordan, will he lose his seat in 2020? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the list of all the states, all the Democrats and Republicans and the incumbents, everybody running. And then I sit down. I'm not going to do it live on camera because I have to sit down in a quiet place and I go through each state. Maybe not all at the same time, and ask who's going to win. Then I'll announce it. That's what I did in 2018, and it was a beautiful thing. Jim Jordan, you're going to lose your seat in 2020. Jim Jordan, are you going to lose your seat in 2020? He's battling for it. He's battling for it. He's battling, you guys. You can't get any bigger battle than that. I don't know who's running, but there's some woman standing here. I don't know who's running. The angel of light and mercy and justice is here. Strength. Nope. 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 Absolutely guarantee you can put that down in the books. No, he is not going to win. Jim Jordan is not going to win. That's a no. Look at him. He's going to be all upset. We'll send him some hankies. We feel sorry for him. We'll send him some gym shorts. He was a bad man. He wasn't a good man at all. Okay, so thank you. Thank you, guys, telling us, we can't, they'll put up with this for so long, but they don't want us getting too excited about justice in a negative way. Like, yes, lock them up, They want us to know that justice will be served, but it'll be good to see people going that weren't good people. Now, will Barr be impeached before the election? Will Barr be impeached before the election? Barr be impeached before the election. Will Barr, and then I gotta go, because can you hear the buzzer going off on my cooking over there I started dinner before I started this. Sorry, I hope that's not too irritating. Will Barr be impeached, and there's no one I can yell for to turn it off. Barr be impeached before the election. Ooh, justice is served. There's a lot of bad things coming at Barr. They may try to begin, but it's almost like we're getting so close now. Trump is going to lose by a landslide coming up, but he will be disbarred. And when he's out of there, I see them bringing him in, subpoenaing him and going to throw him in jail if he doesn't fess up. So, timer's off, you guys. Gotta go. Love you all. Take care. Ciao.